Yo, what's good, YouTube fam? This is the guy, Jordan Live, man. Doing something a little differently here, I think. Doing something a little differently here. Look at that. That's the spot I wanted to go at. Fucking cop. Look at the cop. Look at the cop. Talking with each other. What's going on, YouTube family, man? This is something different I'm doing. Just want to talk to y'all, man. Just want to talk to y'all in the car. I know I sound like a broken record by now, man, but I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching, subscribing. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do. I really appreciate it. I just got to say this, man. I want to expound on my stay in your own lane. Because I did a video earlier, but I want to expound upon that. Because I feel like a lot of people on this YouTube thing, they just don't know how to stay in their own lane. They just don't stay in their own lane for whatever reason. And I've learned over my year YouTube that staying in your lane it may not be something, it's one of those lessons that it's not easy. It's difficult to grasp. But once you understand it, you'll get a better appreciation. Listen, anything that I'm saying, y'all know how I am, man. I'm trying to be this this small-time YouTube journalist / meteorologist. Shout out to Maine the Milkman, the Flip for that one. Meteorologist. I'm trying to be a junior meteorologist. So I don't mean to talk greasy about anybody. I'm not being specific. I'm just talking right now. I feel like a problem with YouTube is a lot of YouTubers, right? Not even YouTubers, but there's people I feel like that they started out in the chats. Then they eventually graduated to having their own channel. And then after that, they started having their own panels and running their own shit and whatnot. But then you do have people that started out in the chats. They just want to get on panels when really they're chat people. They belong in the chats. I've learned you got to be very careful with people like that. You got to be very careful. You never know who's talking down on you. You never know who's talking behind your back. I'm just finding it hard for me personally. I'm seeing that a lot of the problems that these people are having is simply they letting chat rats on their panels and on their channels and whatnot. And then and this is not, again, it's not talking specifically about anybody, but then you want to wonder why views aren't going up as much and why people are leaving out. It's tough. This YouTube thing is tough, and I get it. It's a cutthroat thing, right? Right? It's a cutthroat thing. Everybody wants to be on top. But I noticed that a lot of people either don't want to stay in their lane or they just don't know what role to be in. And once they find that role, they don't know how to know your role. Shout out to The Rock. That's why I'm trying to... That's why I used to be... Look at that big ass truck. This is why I used to love going to panel to panel to panel to panel to panel. But I noticed that it's befitting for me to maybe not necessarily be on everybody's panels. Maybe not necessarily to, engage myself all the time. Unless, of course, here's the thing. I support. Because not only do I support YouTubers in general, I support black businesses. This YouTube shit is a business. A lot of people don't see it that way, but it is. You ask for donations, that's a business. You're taking funds, you're taking people's hard working money in the middle of a pandemic. That's a business. But all in all, I'm growing on this YouTube thing. I'm growing. I look around at my peers, I look around at my contemporaries. I'm one of the youngest doing it. I am one of the youngest doing it. There's gonna come a time where I'm not gonna be the youngest doing it anymore. That's just what it's gonna be. I'm just not gonna be the youngest anymore. When that time comes, I want to be able to show the path. Like, look, this is the path I went on. This is it. This is the road you have to take. Not for everybody, it's not always gonna be the easy road. Who the fuck wants the easy road all the time? Don't you want solace in knowing that, you know, you took the hard route sometimes? Man, I've had one of the craziest rookie years, in my opinion, on YouTube. My story, once it's told on a bigger scale, on a bigger platform, people's gonna understand where I come from. People's gonna understand what I'm about. People's gonna understand, you know, there might have been misunderstandings about me in the very beginning due to who I was associated with. But once you sit back and really watch and really listen to what the fuck I'm saying, you're gonna realize that, nah, I'm on a different wavelength. I just am. Different, I've grown. You almost have no choice. Because you never know. You just never know. Listen, a good mark of a friend, in my opinion, is when you're with them all 4 seasons, the entire year. People change. Some people change like the weather. But when you talk with somebody for 4 seasons, you know, okay, there's a consistency with this person. There's a consistency with this person that I can rock with. I say that to say this. Some friendships last a season, 2 seasons. It's very rare that friendships last 4, 6 seasons. And I'm grateful enough to say that I've surrounded myself on YouTube with a nucleus I believe that's solid. And my nucleus right now, let's just say it was bigger at one point. It is smaller now. What's my guy doing? I don't know, look like he's lighting a cigarette. Salute to him, God bless him. That cigarette must be good, god damn. He hit the hell out of that motherfucker. But anyway, for you to know somebody for 4 seasons and be cool with them and have a rapport with them, that's the thing, a rapport. You don't necessarily have to have a friendship with people. Many of my favorite YouTubers say they're friends to no one. There's no friends in this YouTube thing. And to a certain extent, I agree with that. I agree. You can have rapport with people. But let's be honest, though. Let's be honest. You do got to keep 1 or 2 people around you, whether you're in a field, on YouTube, you're in a whatever field you're in. You got to have 1 or 2 people close with you. You never know when you got to call in a certain favor or you got to do something and you just need that assistance. Let's be honest. I just appreciate the hell out of everybody that's been appreciating me. I really do. Man, matter of fact, hold on. Let me get a special guest in the building. I'm gonna be premiering this. I'm trying to drive and direct at the same time. This is crazy. Let me see what my guy MC the Shiz is doing right now. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what my guy MC doing. Oh, he ain't pick up. Yeah, cause I wanted to get the voice of a YouTube veteran, somebody who's been in this, got years on me. He's been through his scuffles. He's been through his ups and downs on YouTube. He's gotten out of it stronger and better than ever. Why would I not look at that? You know what I'm saying? Look at him as an example of what could be. There's rumors going around about monetization being changed. Now, instead of what? Getting to 1,000 subscribers, now you need 5,000 subscribers to get monetized. Now, instead of 4,000 watch hours, now you need 10,000 watch hours. I don't think it's been implemented yet, but the rumors are that's going to be the next batch of standards. So monetization is not going to be as common as people may think it is right now. It's already difficult to go from 0 subscribers to 100, from 100 to 1,000. YouTube know what they doing. YouTube know what they doing. They know they want to limit the money. They want to limit the money that is being given to some of the bullshit out here. Now, I hate that's the case, because my thing is, especially to the black YouTubers, I don't want to see money being, you know what I'm saying, snatched away from you. I don't. But but it seems like for some, when the money's gone, that's when the cleanup starts. When the money ain't there. And it is what it is. That's your prerogative. I just know that I know for sure that there's a better way. Shout out to everybody in the car community. Shout out to everybody in the car community. Because y'all peaceful. Y'all just do y'all thing. Y'all do y'all little car videos, and y'all keep it pushing. Y'all keep it moving. And I can personally respect that. There's no drama. It's just sharing information. I rock with that, me personally. Always down to learn new things. Always. And I'm gonna always stay that way. Learned a lot in this YouTube thing. I have. This YouTube thing is not fair. This YouTube thing can be enticing and interesting on one end and draining and exhausting on the other. You damn near always got to watch your back. But I've seen also how, shout out to DJ Ghost, I've seen how YouTube can change your life. I've seen it with my own eyes. How YouTube can change a life. Can change your life, literally. I noticed you got to put a certain amount of grind into it. Certain amount of effort. And consistency is a big thing as well. You got to be consistent. I noticed that. You have to be consistent. If you're not consistent in this YouTube thing, you might as well get off of it. Unless you come in with the fire content, of course. But YouTube pays consistency. YouTube promotes consistency. Now, I know what you're thinking. I need to take my own advice. I know. I'm trying. I'm trying. Man. You know, I got to do these. I'm going to start doing these car rides more often. This is peaceful right here. This is really peaceful. I think a couple times, too, I'm going to go live with this, too. I figure, why not, right? The only thing about it is the service. I don't want the service to be cutting it out. And I feel like this way, when I record it like this, you're getting it fresh. You're getting it, you know. Sometimes the service be cutting out, and I don't know. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm far from that, but there is a certain standard I like my videos being. There's a certain standard I like my audio being. Let's just get into it. Listen, a reason why I haven't been making Random Thought podcasts lately is because I just want to revamp it. Got jerked around on some logos, man. So I'm looking for some logos. Anybody who do logos, please do me a favor and comment on the bottom of this video, man, because I've been waiting for some logos, man, and this chick completely ghosted me on logos. Completely unprofessional with it, but it is what it is. I just want to revamp it. Random Thoughts was cool, but I don't know. It was just getting to a point where I just wanted to change it up, switch up the flow. You know what I mean? Wanted to get some more insightful conversations going, and maybe just wait for more things to happen as well. I mean, I shouldn't say that because this crazy ass year, there's always something happening. There's always news in 2020, let's be honest. So, I don't know, maybe eventually I'll be able to, you know, and not eventually, it's going to happen. I'm going to get the Random Thoughts podcast going. We're at episode 21. We're up to 21 episodes so far. And if you look in the playlist that I'm going to list at the end of this, I got 29 separate episodes. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. For a channel that's a year old, there's a shitload of content on it. That's one thing nobody can take away from me. There is content on my channel. Let me park over here for a second. I just want to park and talk. Hold on. Don't park in this random ass shopping lot here. But yeah, I just want to be, well, you got it. I just want to be honest with y'all. I want to be upfront with y'all. YouTube can be exhausting. YouTube can really be, it's a beautiful thing when everything is firing on all cylinders. But when you just got pieces that's just not it, I feel like it's okay to take a step back and just reassess the issue. I feel like that's okay. It's okay to reassess the issue. Do every issue need to be public? No. Some issues can be held, I feel like. Some issues can be held, I feel like, privately. But the issue's got to be resolved either way. You got to be able to talk about it. I feel like, let's be honest, what's the point of just having shit bottled up? Having shit bottled up only for you to just, you know, you feel it in your heart. Every time you talk to this person, you want to say this, you want to say that, but you don't? That's corny for me. Talk what's on your mind. That's one of my things when I'm on the show. Talk to me. Talk to me, because I want to hear it. And I don't want any sugarcoating. Man, I was listening back to some of the roundtable conversations, man, and them shits was hilarious. Them shits was fun. You know? Maybe eventually there'll be a reunion special. Who knows? The holidays are coming up. Most wonderful time of the year. I think I butchered that, but it's okay. I just like seeing growth. I just like seeing people not only doing their own thing, but doing their own thing with meaning to it. Now, don't get me wrong. I guess anything you put your time and effort into is meaningful to you. But how, let me just put a scenario out there. How frustrating must it be, right, to continuously make content, continuously do hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour lives, and then having to delete it just because you listen back to it and it's just like, oh boy, you know? I've had to do that before and I'm just like, oh man, because it's a waste. To me, that's a waste of time. If I'm on a live with the meaning of having it being public and letting the audience watch, oh shit, dude's just doing a wheelie. Oh shit. Oh shit. If he would have fell, I would have laughed my ass off. God forgive me for that, but I would have. But if I have the perception that I'm going to do a show for public consumption, for the audience, right? For the audience. And then 4 hours go by, and then after it, I'm like, you know what? That's not a good look. To me, I just wasted 4 hours of my life. 4 hours I'm never going to get back. Breath in my body I'm never going to get back. Energy I wasted that I'm never going to get back. It's tough. It's tough. And I realized that I don't want to waste time like that. I want to make sure that every single show that I do, every video that I do means something. And even this video is probably going to be like 30, 45 minutes long. I'm going to be honest with you. I know not everybody's going to stay tuned for this whole thing. I get that. But I have to get my mind back on you guys who watch me, you guys who like and share and subscribe. All you guys. All you guys. I have to remember that. I have to remember to take my feelings out of shit and remember what I'm doing this for. I said it before. I say it again. This is like therapy for me. This is therapy for me. And as you know, therapy is tough because therapy will make you look at yourself. Look at some of the things that you may have done, may have said, may have gone through. And it makes you think and analyze exactly what has happened to you to the point where you have to get to this point. YouTube, I feel like, is kind of a microcosm of that. That's just my opinion. And tell me why, as I say that it's 30 minutes, this video is going to be 30 minutes to 40 minutes, my camera wants to have low battery. That's crazy. That's crazy. If this shuts off, you already know what it is. This is raw and uncut, baby. Raw and uncut. I'm going to be back and I'm going to do something like this. I think I'm going to do this at night now. I think I'm going to do my next one at night because I'm really enjoying this. But my message is stay in your lane, know your role, and stay in that role. It's okay to eventually expand on that role, but in due time. You guys are the best. Thank you very much. Like, share, and subscribe. This is Random Car Trips with your guy Jordan Live. Salute.